So we are celebrating a special day today. Do you know what is it today? I can't hear you. Very good. So on the occasion of World Health Day, I, Aparna Bhavsar, feel privileged to introduce our special guest, Ms. Nirja Parekh, the senior dietitian. She has been participating in Surat from last 29 years. She is associated with various hospitals in Surat as a dietitian. She has her own diet counseling center at Parle Point, Surat. She has been writing articles on food and health in Sanari Purti every Saturday for Gujarat Mitra since past 20 years. In 2002, she has written and published a book named You and Your Diet. She is associated with our school as a nutritionist since a decade, and also she gives lecture on health awareness in the society. She is also a founder member of Malhar Group, run by doctors under the theme of Service Through Music. Through this program, they have raised funds for many old age homes in the state. I request ma'am to enlighten us about the special occasion of our gathering today. Nirja ma'am, I invite you over here. Please give a round of applause. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. Please be seated. No need to stand up. Okay, tell me, how many of you had suffered from COVID infection? Oh my God, so many of you. Okay, please put down your hands. So, you must be knowing what is the importance of health? Yes? So, can any one of you tell me what is health? Yes, please. Yes, you can. Your friend has corona. So you will tell your friend how to be healthy, right? Now after this lecture. Can anybody tell me what is health? We are celebrating World Health Day, right? So what is health? Eat healthy food. So food can make you healthy, right? Eat vegetables. Okay, fine. So what is health? When you are healthy, you have a strength to fight against all infections, right? You don't fall sick. Sick is physical as well as mental health, emotional health also, right? So you have to be healthy from within. And how can you be healthy? If you follow some good habits, if you eat some good food, you will become healthy, right? So let me just share what are good habits to make you more healthier, right? So after what I tell you, you will realize what are the things that you need to change in your lifestyle. Fine? Okay. Slide, please. The next one. Can you all see this? Yes? Yeah. Now? Yes? Okay. Okay, these are some good healthy habits to make you more healthy, right? Okay, first is you have to wake up early. Why wake up early? Because school is there, right? But why school is in morning? Because yes. So in the morning, our body produces good healthy hormones, right? So that makes our brain very, very active. So if we study in the morning, if we do something good in the morning, if we wake up early in the morning, we become more bright, and whatever we study, we grab it very easily, right? So we have to wake up early. If we wake up late, you might have observed on Sundays we all wake up late, right? So when we wake up late, we feel lazy. We don't feel like working, we don't feel like studying, we don't feel like exercising on Sundays, right? That makes us feel dull. So all of us, we have to wake up early in the morning, right? Next slide, please. Yeah, start your day with a warm water. How many of you drink warm water in the morning? So many of you. Who told you to drink water in the morning? Very good. Very good. You all are well educated. You should start your day with a glass of warm water. Those who are not drinking right now warm water, you have to go home and tell your mom to give glass of hot water, warm water in the morning. Fine? Will you remember that? Why warm water? Warm water cleans your digestive system. Right? It cleans your digestive system properly. So then whatever we eat, it gets absorbed. We get more nutritional benefits. Right? Yes, very good. Next slide, please. Eat healthy breakfast. You get good healthy breakfast in the school. Do you get? Yes. Do you like all food, whatever you are served in the school? Yes. Okay, there is a suggestion. There used to be a suggestion box in the dining area previously. So you were able to put your suggestions also that you want these things in breakfast. So what is a healthy breakfast? That boosts, very good. Who told? Very good. The breakfast that boosts up our energy is a healthy breakfast. What it should contain? It should contain milk, some cereals. That is, every day you get some hot nashta. Someday poha, someday upma, someday thepla and all do you get? Yes. So that is a cereal. And for protein you get milk in the morning. How many of you drink milk? Very good. Fine. You can put down your hands. So you should have milk plus some cereals plus some fruits. Do you all have fruits? Fruits, they are rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C increases our immunity. You all must be having good fruits during this lockdown period, right? Your parents must be giving you that. Why? To boost up your immunity to fight against COVID, right? Next, please. That's what I told. 2 fruits at least you have to eat daily, right? 1 seasonal fruit and 1 either apple or banana you have to eat every day. Apple for iron and banana is for calcium, right? And then apart from that, what is the season? Which fruits are available nowadays? Mango, watermelon, grapes, right? Yeah. See? Fine, good. So you can have one of all these fruits plus 1 banana or apple that you get throughout the year, right? Yes, that's for vitamin C. And why banana is for? For calcium. And why apple is there for iron. Very good. So that these fruits you have to eat daily, right? Next, please. Who likes burger and pizza and chips and French fries? Yes, all of you like that? Okay. But do you know they are healthy? No, and still we like it, right? So what we have to do is we have to change our choice to healthy things. What are healthy things? Or fruits and vegetables are healthy options, but still if you want to have burgers, if you want to have pizza, if you still want to have French fries, you first eat fruits and then you go for all this stuff. Will you do that? Yes? What you will tell your mom today after going home is, Mama, please make burger for me, but before eating burger, I will eat a big bowl of fruits. Right? Will you do that? Right? Next, please. Do you get salads in school when you have your lunch over here? Yes. How many of you have salads? Are you all having? I'll ask your teachers. Yeah? Okay, that is good. Okay, so what you have to do is eat good quantity of salad before you eat your lunch or dinner. Even after going home, you must tell your mom that make good salad. I will eat it before my dinner and then I'll have my dinner. Will you do that? Yes? Okay, next slide please. After going from school, you play in the school, right? But still, after going home from school, you also have to play for at least 35 minutes to 1 hour in the evening. Right? Good. Yeah, play or dance or anything. Drink enough water. Do you carry your water bags with yourself? Yeah. See, you have to drink water every half an hour. After every lecture, you are allowed to have water, ma'am? Are they allowed to have water? Yes. So, you have to have a sip of water or a half glass of water after every period. Right? And then at home also, while playing also, you have to carry a water bottle with yourself. You keep on drinking water, a little amount of water every few minutes. Fine, will you do that? Yeah. Good. Yes. Your moms must be making nimbu pani for you. Yes. Ask her to add jaggery instead of sugar now onwards. Right? Mama is adding sugar in your nimbu pani, but then you can ask her to add jaggery instead of sugar and honey. Honey is also good, yes. And you can ask her to add some spinach, right? To add more iron. Spinach juice. No need to make your faces. It is very tasty. You can ask her and she'll make and you taste it, right? So, why you need iron? Because iron gives you strength. Iron gives you more oxygen. You know, you need more oxygen. All of your cells need more oxygen. So when you have more iron in your diet, you get more oxygen, right? More energy. Yes. Next, please. You have to take at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep at night. So if you wake up at 6:30 in the morning, you have to go to bed by 9:30 or 10 at night, right? Maximum by 10 at night. Yes. You know, have you observed at night, sometimes we might pass through the roads and some sweepers are sweeping on the roads. They are cleaning the roads of the city. Have you seen this? Right? So the same thing happens with our body. When we sleep early, when we don't eat anything, we don't think anything, we don't see, we don't look anything, when our eyes are closed, our body gets cleaned from within, right? So, if we sleep for more hours, 8 to 9 hours, our body gets properly cleansed. And when we wake up in the morning, all the dust, all the waste material has been removed from our body. So, we have to take enough sleep at night, right? Next, please. Yes. Who is watching TV while eating food? Sincerely. Good. Now from today what you will do is, you will have your meals on your dining table but not while watching TV. Right? You can watch TV when you are relaxing, not while you are studying or while you are eating. Right? Only one thing at a time. When you are eating, you should see food, you should taste food nicely, you should touch food nicely, and you should know what you are eating. All will ask their mother, what is there in our food, what sabji is there, what masala do you put in that, what is roti made of, right? So you will ask everything to your mom. That is for your knowledge. You should know what you are eating, right? The 1.5 hours TV is fine, but not while eating your food. Fine? Will you all remember that from today? Yes, I will ask ma'am how many of you are following that. Right? Yes? Next slide please. Yes. Do you all eat with your family? Yes? Do you all have dinner together? Yes. Fine. So that is a very good practice. Even if your parents are watching TV, ask them to shut it down and sit with you and have your dinner. Right? Yes. Next please. That we covered. Next please. How many of you are helping your parents? No, all of you are helping. How do you help your parents? By not making your home dirty? Yeah. You can Very good. You help your mom to clean your kitchen. You can help your mom by just helping her in kitchen, by helping her in cleaning your beds. You can fold your bed sheets, and you can ask her wherever she needs your help, right? Yes, so you all are helping, I guess, right? Very good. I am very happy with your answer. So, these are the pointers that I told you, and all of you have to remember. I'll ask you after 10 minutes, what did I tell you, right? Okay. Just have fruits before eating something wrong. What is wrong? What is not healthy for you? Burger, pizza, chips and all, they are very much high in calories, right? So what you should do is, you should avoid them, or if you want to eat that, you have to have a big bowl of fruits before eating something which is not healthy, right? You remember that? Yes? Okay. Next, drink water every half an hour. Right? Consume salads before your meals. What did I tell you? Even you have to eat salads in school. Even you have to ask your mom to make salad every day and eat it before dinner also. Is that fine for you? Yeah? You have to have good quantity of fruits before going to parties. You have parties, friends' birthday parties, you have to go to weddings and all, right? But before you leave your home, your stomach should not be very empty. What we think, we have to go to party in the evening, so we will be hungry in the afternoon and then we will hog like anything. No, you should not do that. You should eat good quantity of either fruits or salads or soups, and then you have to leave your home. Sorry. You should never leave your home on empty stomach. Will you remember that? Right? At least 7 hours, 8 to 9 hours of sleep we have to take at night. Good, deep, sound sleep. Right? So these were the pointers I told you. I will again ask you, what did I tell you? Will you all remember this? Fine. Will you all ask your mom to do the changes which I have suggested you? Yes? Fine. Thank you so much, ma'am. This is what I wanted to ask them. Now I'm ready for the questions.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now may I present before you? Yes, ma'am. Please be seated. Now I present before you the talented panelist, Ms. Shilpa Khandelwal, Primary Section Coordinator, Ms. Rekha Bajaj, Primary Section Teacher, along with two most inquisitive Goenkans, Prasham Shah and Charvi Mehta from 12th Science. Give a big round of applause for them. We'll start the question answer session with Prasham.
Okay, so first of all, ma'am, good morning and thank you for being here today. So, my first question is that as students, we have to be active throughout the day. So, what kind of food items should we avoid that induce drowsiness among us?
That's a very, very good question, Prasham. As an answer of it, I'd like to say that first of all, you should never keep your stomach empty for longer time than more than 3 hours. Because when we keep our stomach empty for longer time, we feel very hungry at a time. And when we are hungry, we eat more than our requirements at a time. And when we eat more, we feel drowsy. So we have to have small frequent meals at every 2 to 3 hours. So that will keep on making us energetic. And at the same time, we should avoid heavy calorie foods like fried foods, junk foods, which are empty calories, just calories and nothing else. So that things require more energy towards digestive system, and that makes our brain dull by not providing good amount of blood to our brain. So we should always avoid fried foods, maida preparations like bread and all bakery products, and some big quantity of meals. So that will make you feel more energetic.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I would want to continue with the question. It is said that buttermilk causes drowsiness. So how would you?
I disagree to that. Because buttermilk is low carbohydrate and high protein, it won't make you feel drowsy. Yeah?
And here goes by another question.
Yeah.
Are fresh vegetables more beneficial than the frozen ones in terms of nutrient value?
Definitely. See, vegetables and fruits contain volatile vitamins and minerals. They get evaporated when they are exposed to sun or exposed to the air. Right. So when they are frozen, they excrete out their nutrients. So when it is freshly cut, the nutrition is preserved. Right. So it is always good to have a fruit to mouth. It's always good to have a vegetable to mouth, but still some vegetables which are not digestible without cooking, we have to cook them and have, but always have freshly cooked, freshly bought things, right? Yeah.
Also, ma'am, I was reading about this. Why are antioxidants so important for us?
If you have gone through my lecture, Prasham, you must be knowing that 8 to 9 hours sound sleep at night is very important, because that is the time when our brain produces melatonin hormone. That hormone has its own soapy effect that cleans our digestive system. Right? What is cleansing of digestive system? That is detoxification of our digestive system. You know, that makes us ready for the next day's activities, and that keeps us healthy and makes us more immune to diseases. So in that case, proper sleep is very important. But when people are not having enough sleep, they don't have enough amount of melatonin production from their brains, right? So in that case, the body is not properly cleaned from inside. So all toxins they get together. In that case, antioxidant foods, they help us cleaning the digestive system, at the same time all the systems, right? So in that case, antioxidant foods are very important, and that they are fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, some dry fruits, some green teas. They are really have their own magical effect on our digestive system, right? Is that the answer of your question? Yeah.
Also, there's this quote, I think you've heard of it. Good food is good mood.
Yeah.
So, like, how would you justify that?
Yeah, I think that was the answer of your first question. That when you eat right food at the right time and a right quantity, that really helps keep you happy, right? Still, there are some feel-good foods, right? Some foods that make you feel happy when you are unhappy. This is a secret. I can tell you, it can be a cup of coffee. I can tell you, it can be something which is rich in natural carbohydrates like dates. We can have khajur ka, dry fruits ka halwa. We can have something which is rich in carbs. You can have, or just a simple banana, we can just peel and eat. That makes us feel happy when we are unhappy. When you are very much stressed for examinations, or when you are very much stressed because of some other circumstances, you can just have a banana and try this. You can have just a mild cup of coffee, that will really help you out. And carbohydrate, sugar is really a helpful thing, but you should not be addicted to that, right? Once you are addicted to that, then it gives you extra calories which you don't need, right? And your body is not ready to sustain that deposits the fat in your body. So you should always have right food at a right time in a right quantity. That is very important.
So I wanted to ask that what should be the diet of a person who wants to lose weight, because skipping meals is definitely not an option.
Yeah. See, the answer of this question can be a very long one, but to just summarize, I would like to say that small frequent feeds would really make you feel healthy, will really help you to reduce your weight. At the same time, avoid junks, avoid fried foods, right? How to avoid it? Because sometimes we know this is wrong, but still we want it. You crave for it. So in that case, what you should do is, you have good quantity of raw food, a big bowl of salad or big bowl of fruits before whatever wrong thing you want to eat, right? So half of your stomach will be filled with that, and then only half the quantity that you will be able to eat. So that is how it will help you out. At the same time, just keep on eating something so that your energy levels are always maintained. So you don't crave for particular food at a particular time. You know, when we are very hungry, we only want vada pav, we only want burgers, right? But if we are not hungry, चलो मम्मा ने नाश्ता रख दिया है, खा लो, स्प्राउट्स रखा है, खा लो. So you know, it is like that. So you will compromise on healthy stuff. Yeah.
That's a good strategy. Okay, another question that is related to most of us adolescents, that it is believed that our diet may trigger acne outbreaks. So how far is that relevant with the functioning of our body?
Yeah, see, for adolescents, it's a very nice question, because nowadays people they are habituated to eat food outside. You know, some of them I know they eat every day evening food outside only. शाम को ट्यूशन से आते आते एक आध दाबेली खा ली, एक आधा पानी पूरी खा ली, चाट खा ली. So you know, these all the things that especially in girls, in growing girls, they are producing cysts on the ovaries. And the disease is called polycystic ovarian disease, PCOD, right? And that is the basic reason for the acne. Now for acne, excessive oily food is also responsible, right? When you eat very much fried food, that produces more your skin more oily, and that causes acne. So to stop this, you have to have more and more vitamin C rich fruits that can really help you out. Some oranges every day can really clear your skin. Some seasonal fruits which are available nowadays, you can get nice watermelons, nice muskmelons, so they can really help you out. And more amount of water. Say approximately 3 to 3.5 liters of water every day you should have. As I said, every half an hour just go for half glass of water. Keep on hydrating yourself so your skin won't get oily. Dehydration is the biggest reason again behind this acne. So you keep on hydrating yourself. That will help you out.
Yes, and do the oily food products influence the hormonal levels of our body?
Definitely. They produce more and more fat, and from fat we get more and more the fat deposition, and that is the reason they get obesity, especially the central obesity on the stomach level, and that is the basic reason for all the issues related hormones, right? So central obesity should be removed. For that, exercise really helps you. Regular exercise for at least 1.5 hours is very important, plus oily food removal from your routine. That will really help you out to remove your hormonal issues.
Yes, understood.
Yeah.
In one of our questions, Charvi mentioned skipping meals. Now, in our hectic schedule, sometimes we end up skipping certain meals. I myself do so. So, what are the long-term consequences or short-term consequences of doing so?
See, when we skip meals, after a few hours we crave for something wrong, right? So we should never skip meals. At the same time, our body produces acid, right? So when we keep on eating, that acid gets diluted, right? So when we don't eat for many hours and then we eat something, that acid comes up, and you may suffer from hyperacidity. Generally, children should not be suffering from hyperacidity, but they do suffer because they skip meals, right? So to avoid hyperacidity, to avoid excessive hunger cramps at one time, we should keep on eating something. We should not skip our meals.
That actually helps me because I actually do suffer from it
Yes.
a little bit.
Yeah, so you should start doing this, and drink a lot of water, right? So that is fine. You should fill the gap between two big meals. For example, between your lunch and dinner, you should have 2 to 3 small meals. Small meals can be of fruit. It can be something which is non-fried snacks. Like non-fried snacks, we have sprouts. We can have popcorns, we can have makhana, we can have peanuts and chana. So these kind of things can be taken in between your 2 big meals. Right?
Thank you, ma'am, for that. And also, in today's generation and era, people are always more fond of organic food that's just labeled organic. So, is that food really more nutritious, or is that just a fad?
Well, first of all, we should be more concentrating on authentic food than organic food. Right? So if organic is authentic, it is fine. But at the same time, we have to have some our own washing techniques. You know, when the food is not organic, when the vegetables and fruits are not organic, but we buy them from market, we have to wash them properly, and we can get all the benefits that we get from organic foods. So we have to remove the dust, the pesticides which are stuck on the upper surface of the fruits and vegetables. If we remove them nicely, we can take all the advantages that an organic food gives us. For example, if we buy an apple, people say that there is a wax coating on the apple. So what we should do is, like, we should dip that in a little lukewarm water for 2 seconds. Just remove it, wash it with a napkin, and put it in the fridge. So this is how we'll preserve the nutrients, right? And we will be keeping ourselves safe from the harmful pesticides and all, right?
Thanks, ma'am. I think I've got a lot to take from this meeting.
My pleasure.
Ma'am, it is said that all the fats are bad for our body. So is this a myth or a fact?
No, fats are required. You know, you must have learned that there are some vitamins which are fat soluble in our body, right? There are some water soluble vitamins, there are some fat soluble vitamins. So, water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C, and vitamin A, D, E, and K are fat soluble. So, for the availability of these fat soluble vitamins, you have to have fats, right? But fats should be in a limited amount. If it is in excess, that gets deposited in our body, and which is not required. So for fat soluble vitamins, we can go for around 15 to 20 grams of fat every day for one person. So if you have say around 3 persons at home, just multiply this amount and keep that much oil on a side, and you have to finish that much oil only in throughout the day's cooking practices.
Yes.
Right? So that will make you feel healthy. If you don't have oils at all, you will be depriving of these fat soluble vitamins that has its own side effects. Right?
Yes, and I was curious to know about something else. That vegetarians, what recommendation would you make for vegetarians, considering the fact that they need to replace the animal fat and other supplemental nutrition?
See, vegetarians can also get enough proteins and enough vitamin B12 with their regular intake of pulses. For example, they have to have around 2 bowls full of dal a day. Right? For example, they have to have around 3 glasses of milk a day. For example, they can have a little amount of tofu or soya bean, right? They can have a good amount of paneer and dahi for probiotics every day in their diet. They can get enough protein, right? They can have some dry fruits, a handful of dry fruits preferably every day in the morning. That will really help them out to get enough protein and enough vitamins. Basically, 60% of the world, we can say, they are vegetarians, and they are getting enough nutrition, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
These are all the questions we prepared, and again, thanks because
Very nice questions you have made, and I think many queries of the people will be solved by your
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
Yeah, very nice. I'm very happy. Very happy.
Same here, ma'am. Thanks again.
Thank you so much, Prashun and Chadvi. Can I have my set of questions as
Sure,
a
ma'am.
concerned mother, ma'am?
Yeah.
Like these questions I have set up as per the concern by most of the mothers around in the present scenario. So my first question for you would be, how have nutritional values and recommendation for children changed in the recent years?
See, of course, because of this COVID lockdown, the entire scenario has changed. You know, previously they had their fixed hours of playing, so their energy requirements were more. Right now, they watch TV and they keep on eating. Right, so that may cause problems like obesity, the hormonal disorders, and everything. So, in that case, their energy requirements are reduced. They have to eat foods accordingly. They have to eat low calorie foods but high fiber food. They fill their stomach, but still they are less in calories. So, this is the basic change that we have found. And now, fortunately, when the schools and all have been started, now even people have started working outside, they can resume again to the previous routine.
Exactly, back to normal.
Yeah, back to normal.
My second question would be, how many calories a kid should consume in a day, and does it increase if they play sports?
Yes. If they are more physically active, their protein requirement and carbs requirement are more. So we have to plan according to their physical activity duration and the type of physical activity they are engaged in, right? So post workout, they have to have some high protein, condensed protein foods, and pre workout, they have to have good quantity of dry fruits. That I have to tell everybody, that you should always start a day with a good quantity of dry fruits, and especially when you are working out, you should always have good dry fruits and work out. Your performance will be changed. Yeah.
Okay, my next question would be, what are healthy snack options for children, ma'am, basically?
Okay. See, we already serve good healthy breakfast here, right? Which is non-fried are healthy, right? When it is fried, when it is made up of trans fats, it really disturbs the fat metabolism in the body. And healthy snack options are something which is roasted. You can give them peanuts and chana on daily basis. That's very good. That is high protein and high vitamin E. So that is very good. They can have makhana, that is calcium. They can have something like popcorns, which are roasted. For steamed, for boiled, you can give sprouts. You can give them pulses. You can give them dal ka chilla. So that is high in protein but still non-fried. So they can replace their non-healthy food with this. At the same time, as I told them before, whatever unhealthy thing they want to have, just fill their stomach with the healthy stuff and then you allow them to have. So they will psychologically feel that they have had something that they wanted, but still in a less quantity. They'll be able to eat. Yeah.
Okay, my next question for you would be, do you think it is necessary that children take supplemental vitamins?
Not at all. It is not advisable for children at all. Yeah, if they are suffering from some severe deficiencies and if the pediatrician suggests, it is okay. But if they are not suffering from any deficiencies, supplements should never be given because everything in excess is a poison. Right? So the same way, vitamins, if they have unwantedly, that may cause its own side effects, that may cause poison in the body. So it is not advisable to have anything excess. Yes, if they are working out, they are doing strenuous workout, they need more protein for that, they can have suggested medicated protein, but that also if required. Right? So that's it.
And my last question would be, ma'am, if a child doesn't drink milk because of lactose intolerance, how the child can get the calcium?
For calcium, green leafy vegetables are good sources. Apart from that, the nuts and oil seeds, dry fruits he can have. He can have almond milk. He can have coconut milk. She can have soya milk. I don't advise soybean to boys, growing boys, because that causes estrogen production in the body, which is not required by the boys. So they can have something like sesame seeds in a good quantity. तिल का चिक्की बना के ले लिया, तिल का मुखवास ले लिया, that is more healthy and they can get enough calcium from that. Yeah, ragi flour they can have.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. You have
pleasure.
answered my questions. Now over to you, Rekha, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, my first question is related to all the teachers.
Okay.
Like after working with kids, we are drained at the end of the day. So what would you recommend we should include in our diet so that our energy level is maintained?
Well, I think Goenkan kids are more good and I don't think they are draining, but still, when you are drained, you should be having some like instant energy giving foods, like you can keep some fruits in your bag always. You can have some dry fruits, like you can have dates. If you're not diabetic, you can have dates that gives instant energy. You can keep some til gud ka chikki, you can keep some peanuts ka chikki. So good and the nuts are a good combination to give you instant energy. At the same time, you can have a banana. That's very good. When you are drained up, banana will really help you out.
Thank you, ma'am. And what is a good source of iron, like for teachers?
For iron, you can go for jaggery again. Dates, black currants, kali sukhi draksh, that is very rich in iron. You can have apple and pomegranate daily. That is again iron rich. You can have ragi atta. You can replace that with your wheat rotis to this ragi. And apart from that, green leafy vegetables again. Right. So palak, methi, dhania, whatever bhaji you can have in different forms. कभी पालक का सूप ले लिया, कभी जूस ले लिया, कभी सब्जी बना ली, and कुछ नहीं तो रोटी, instead of having simple rotis you can add bhaji every day in rotis. That's good for the entire family. Correct. Right? और ज़बरदस्ती भाजी जाएगा, so that will be helpful.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question would be, what kind of nutritional recommendation would you make for primary children?
Oh yes, they are passing through the growing stage.
Exactly.
And immediately after they'll finish with their primary, the girls will start getting their menarche, and boys are getting their height spurt and their growth spurt. So they'll require more and more protein, high calcium, high iron. These three are the nutrients that they will be requiring in a good quantity right now at this age. So in that case, inclusion of paneer, inclusion of any milk products. If the child is not lactose intolerant, you can give them approximately 700 to 800 ml of milk in any form. Apart from that, as I said, til should be there as mukwas, as chikki, or whatever ways they can have. They can have peanuts. They can have more and more dry fruits. Right, and apart from that, for iron, as I said, dates should be there in all girls' diet. that is for iron, because right now they will be depositing iron in their body, and then once after they start they're getting their periods, they won't have that much iron deficiency in their body, right? So right now this is the age when they will start depositing iron. For that, jaggery every day is important. Dates, figs, black currants, that every day they should have it in their diet, daily meals.
Perfect, ma'am. Thank you. My next question would be, what are good sources of protein for children and elders? Like what we can include in our diet?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, milk and milk products are very important protein sources. Apart from that, pulses, dry fruits, nuts and oil seeds. They can have flax seeds, they can have sunflower seeds and all seeds that are available in the market. And these are for vegetarians. For non-vegetarians, they have more options, like eggs they have chicken, they can have red meat, and they can have seafood. That's a good source of calcium plus protein. So these are the protein sources.
Okay, then how often kids can have junk food? As you know, they love to eat food in the restaurant and outside food. So
Right.
how often they can have?
See, ma'am, we cannot fix this. We cannot generalize this answer.
Still, like once in a blue
Once in a week or once in 10 days, if they have it, but that also they should have in a healthy way. As I said, they can fill their half of the stomach with fruits or vegetables, and then they can have the junk, that whatever
to
they want.
divide their meal.
Yes, but I would still say no for the chips and all, which are having
foods.
the packed foods, which are much high in preservatives and all. They should avoid it.
All right, and my last question would be, what would you recommend for teachers for a healthy start to the day?
I think dry fruits are a good start for everybody. You should always have a fistful of dry fruits in the morning. That gives you instant energy, and that's what you want in the morning, right? And then milk, yes, that is protein for the maintenance throughout the day, and cereals. I think you have your breakfast in the school itself, right? Yes. And you're getting everything
Yes,
in the
yes.
school, so it's fine.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm all updated now. Thank you, really.
My
All my
pleasure.
queries are solved.
My
Thank you.
pleasure, my pleasure. Yeah, I'm very happy with the questions. I think that will solve all the queries of
Exactly,
students.
ma'am.
Right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure
everybody.
to meet
You enlightened us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. I will request Shilpa ma'am to please felicitate Nirja ma'am with a token of thanks.
Well, it was my pleasure for being invited here after so many years, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy meeting everybody. Thank you.
A big round of applause. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Shilpa ma'am. Thank you, everybody.
And she has been planning your diet, your meal and everything from so many years. And she's guiding us, guiding the school staff and the dining staff to plan your meal. Right? So we should be all thankful to her. We are all healthy because she's planning everything for us. So can we have a huge round of applause for her? Okay, and do you know her name? Who is she? She is Miss Nirja Parekh. Yes. Okay, so in case personally also, if you want, you can go with your parents. You can consult her. She has her clinic. Okay, you can consult her for your diet plan. Okay.